from West Bengal. 1 dead, 3 injured in clashes in Bengal's North Dinajpur. In fact, Congress worker has sustained some bullet injuries in North Dinajpur, Chopra. Congress workers were on their way to the BDO office to file nominations on the last day today when they were allegedly fired upon. The left in Congress have jointly taken out a procession now to file nominations when they were allegedly fired. Injuries have been reported on several others. In fact, at this point, this image here showing how one of them has been rushed to the hospital in a critical condition. Additional police forces also been moved now to locations that are volatile. More details are awaited. For now, let me cut across to Suryagni Roy joining us for more. Suryagni, where we see that West Bengal, as it braces for the Panchayat polls that's coming up in about a few weeks' time, we're seeing violence of this nature where people are firing at one another. Absolute lawlessness in the state of West Bengal. It's a lot of answering that Mamata Banerjee, the Chief Minister, must do.
Well, firstly, coming back to your main, question where this incident cropped up from Chopra in North Dinajpur, wherein a rally of Congress and left workers, they were moving around, and that is when miscreants shot on the people over there. Now, the first reports are that 3 people were gruesomely injured, and 1 individual lost his life in this particular incident. He sustained bullet injuries, and of which he died. This is what the first reports have come in from North Dinajpur, or Uttar Dinajpur as we call it. Now, secondly, yes, since the past 2-3 days, ever since nominations have started, yes, there have been a lot of reports from various parts of the state where reports of violence has cropped up. It's the last day of nominations, and on the 8th of July, Nabela, the state goes for its Panchayat polls, and the onus of the law and order maintenance is completely will be on the state government and the state election commission to make sure that the stuff that we have seen in the nominations phase is not repeated when the polling happens. Back to you, Nabela.
No, it's highly tragic on how these miscreants are so brazenly walking around with weapons. Would you be able to tell us if the police have managed to identify these criminals who are on the prowl for a few weeks now? It's not as if they've just cropped up, and if violence happens today, then it's the duty of the government, respective government, to ensure that a situation like this does not occur again. But we're looking at violence being reported from areas like this on almost a daily basis, and that's really raising a lot of questions on what's happening in West Bengal. Where is the law and order at all?
Well, Nabela,
I'd like to just hold you for a moment. Pradeep Bhattacharya, who's the Congress leader joining us on the phone line. Mr. Pradeep, very unfortunate to hear that one of your candidates who was going to file nominations for Panchayat polls was attacked. One person received a bullet injury. Was that a Congress member who was shot at? And who do you think these men are?
Look, we have said it very clearly in the very beginning. While Mr. Rajiv Sinha appointed as the Chief Election Commissioner in the state level, we have said it is a bogus person. He cannot control this entire scenario. He is absolutely stooge of government of West Bengal. Whatever the government of West Bengal, particularly the Trinamool Congress, saying, he followed this thing in toto. We have requested him for the Central Reserve Force to be deployed in a sensitive area. You will be surprised to know the Election Commission has said there is no sensitive area. All are the good areas. And the people were shot dead. And the Congress workers were bullet injured. In not only this place, in the meantime, we lost 2%. One in Murshidabad, the congressman was killed. Another is Chopra, where the left party is killed. So things are happening in every day. So law and order has gone to the hell. And I do not understand how this government can run. Why the government of India is not putting attention to this picture? After all, the persons who are being killed, they are not the citizen of the Bengal. They are the citizen of the country. So it is the responsibility of the government of India to protect the citizen of the country. Why they are keeping mum, that is also unfortunate part of the story.
Absolutely, Mr. Bhattacharya. At this point, there's a lot of answers that Mamata Banerjee needs to give, but then the blame game continues. The TMC says BJP indulged in violence, BJP says TMC indulged in violence, and then there was presence. In fact, central forces were brought in to calm situations there. That also the state government there is opposing, saying that the central government is being used to benefit the BJP during polls. So if this is a scenario, then we're never going to see peace in West Bengal.
Hello?
Yes, sir. You heard me.
I can't follow. There's the line in, I can't. Huh?
All right.
Can you repeat it?
Pradeep, thank you. Right, sir. Thank you very much.